What's going on YouTube? This is Jabber Tech, and today I'm going to answer the most frequently asked question throughout the whole weekend, and that is, should I upgrade to the Galaxy Watch, or should I even buy the Galaxy Watch, or should I pick up the Gear S3 and call it a day? So right now I'm going to answer that question in the short video, so let's get right into it. Start off with, guys, you can tell right away that the Galaxy Watch is a Frontier Mini, and I like to call this the Frontini. Now it looks pretty much exactly the same, so let me just show you that here. If you put them side by side, you see the design cues are actually just about the same, just shrunken down. The Galaxy Watch is a really nice device. Now this is a 42mm. They do have the 46mm edition, but I personally do not like that two-tone model, so I opted for the 42 edition. And I personally think that for my own tastes and my own preferences, the 42 edition is a little bit too small. Now if you want to see what it looks like on the wrist, check out this video as well as a link down below if you want to see the comparisons. So that brings me to the question, should you upgrade? Now if you're happy with the Gear S3 Frontier, or even if you have the Gear S3 Classic, which was the old silver design just with the black back, I would say stick with it. I really haven't noticed anything that's making me jump out of my seat with excitement. Now, I've only had this for about 4 days now, and the battery life has lasted me just shy of 3 days. Now that was the case when I first got the Frontier, so I'm saying it's just on par with new devices. As always, a new device is going to have a fresh battery life and it's going to last a little bit longer, and I'm still getting about 2 days on my Frontier, so is that extra day really worth the extra $400 I'm going to have to shell out to buy the new watch? I would say no, and again, that's just personal preference. If you have the Gear S3 or the Gear Classic, I don't think it's worth the upgrade. Now that might be something you debate with me in the comments below, but again, this is all personal preference. These are my thoughts, and I'd love to hear your thoughts down below as well. But I don't see anything major that's making me want to suggest that everybody run out and buy this if you have the Frontier or the Classic. Now if you do have the S2 and you have your heart stuck on Samsung and Tizen, this will be night and day for you, either one, 42 or 46. So that's definitely worth the upgrade. But coming from this generation, the S3 generation, I don't think it's worth the upgrade personally. Now the software enhancements have been really nice, and I will be doing a video on what's new in Tizen 4.0. So that is something I'm hoping the Gear S3 Frontier gets. Is it? I'm pretty sure Samsung will bless us with that update, but again, this device is almost 2 years old, so I'm not really too sure. There hasn't been any announcement on that, so it's pretty much anyone's guess, but I'm guessing we'd probably get it by Halloween, if not Thanksgiving, because you know how Samsung is. They want to push their newest device with the newest software first, and then push it down to the older devices. Now, another thing to mention, if you just want a smartwatch in general and you're not really sure about Android Wear or Tizen, wait another few weeks because we are getting a new crop of Android Wear devices with the new crop of processors. The processor on the Galaxy Watch has been made and it has been designed just for wearables, so it should give us a little bit better battery life, especially with always on display. And again, I need further testing to see if that's even true or not. But if you're in the market for a new smartwatch in general and you really don't care if it's Samsung or LG or Huawei, wait another few weeks because we do have that new processor from Qualcomm that's also designed just for wearables. So it should give us a lot better battery life on Android Wear, and it's always good to see what's out there before you rush into a $400 purchase. Another question I've been asked is, Jabber, should I just go for the S3 Frontier or should I buy the Galaxy Watch? Now, if you check the prices on Swappa, I have that link down below. I've seen the Frontier go for about $150, and that's more than half the price of the Galaxy Watch. Now, sure, you might be getting a device that's 2 years old. That you have to take into consideration with that price tag. But you might also just want something to hold you off until the new devices come out or until we know a little bit more. So for $150, I would say the Frontier or the Classic, even at $200, and the new prices are really about $250. I've seen them drop to $250 on Best Buy from time to time, and Amazon, so definitely click those links as well. But at $250 versus $400 for the new one, the Gear S3 has a lot more going for it, and I'm just going to say MST in my opinion, and I think it's a much better design. But if you must have the latest and greatest, go for the Galaxy Watch. You won't be disappointed. And if you're happy with a somewhat older device, but that's still a great one, as they like to say, an oldie but a goodie, the Gear S3 Frontier or Classic will be a great choice. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Which one are you picking up? Do you have the Frontier? Are you upgrading to the Frontini? Do you want the Frontini, but you want something a little larger with the same design cues? Let me know in the comments below, and I appreciate you watching. I'll catch you guys next time.